So the cheat code show, what it's about is I noticed that the industry, right, it got to a point where it's like it has this get good mentality, you know, with the Elder Rings and the Bloodborns and the Dark Souls and stuff like that. And that's fine, you know what I'm saying? We all play battle, we got competition, play Tekken, play Street Fighter, we do all of that and stuff. At the same time, cheat codes was always a part of the culture of gaming overall. You know what I'm saying? Like, people act like they forgot about the up, up, down, down, left, right. You know what I'm saying? Collecting 50 rings and jumping when you get the Sonic, on Sonic 2 to become Super Sonic. When you put the cheat codes in that, the blood code in Mortal Kombat, you know, infinite ammo, infinite health, code breaker, Game Shark, all this other stuff. Like, this is a part of the culture. So one of the reasons why I wanted to create this show and just telling you about it now is I wanted to take it to another level. So the cheat code is not just only about putting cheat codes in the video game and playing them. It's also about what makes you a cheat code. You understand what I'm saying? So I'll give you an example. You know, I'm HipHopGamer, right? One of my favorite artists ever, you know, is Eminem. What makes Eminem a cheat code in hip hop? You know, his lyrical ability, his ability to go crazy with words. You know what I'm saying? Look at Jay-Z. You know, what is his cheat code? Look at Serena Williams. What is her cheat code? You know, you're going to learn a lot about whose cheat code is showing through their craft on this particular series. It's going to be ridiculous. Stay tuned. You never seen nothing like this before. All right. So that's like the first thing that I would say on why I wanted to start the cheat code show. I wanted to bring back the culture of cheat codes, so people could feel it's okay to use them. So many people use cheat codes, they just afraid to let people know that they use cheat codes. There's a difference between cheating against a person online in the game versus putting on infinite health because you don't feel like dying all day playing Bloodborne or something. You know what I'm saying? We play games to first have fun. And cheat codes, mods, things like that allows you to play the way you want to play, have the fun that you want to have the fun that you want to have. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. So get ready for the cheat code. It's crazy. And we already know I'm definitely a cheat code when it comes to the industry. Well, you know what? That's crazy right there. A lot of people, they are gonna, you know, take this as like, yo, hip hop gamer, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be a real gamer. Why you use cheat codes? I thought you was nice and stuff like that. So of course, you know, it was like frowned upon and, you know, things of that nature, but I don't care. And what makes me different is when you the GOAT, you don't gotta look back. When people talking and they barking, you know what I'm saying? I don't even hear you. I do what I wanna do. I lead the way. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be the GOAT unless you take the hits, period. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't worry about none of that. I know what I'm doing. I know what the culture is. I live this, you know what I'm saying? Like my grandma's, rest in peace, you already know my story. My grandma's taught me how to play games when I was 4 years old, you know what I'm saying? So I love games, I love to have fun, I use cheat codes and everything. So like case in point, shout out to my brother. I gotta have him on the cheat code show as well, because he's amazing. But shout out to my brother King, you know what I'm saying? My man David, Iron Lord's podcast. He was one out of many, but he was one of the dudes that was like, yo, why you using cheat codes, you know, in Cuphead? And what's so funny about it, like even with the deal right now with Plitch, like I rock with Plitch for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So this is, when I tell you this is real, authentic, organic partnership right here, like I've been using Plitch, yo. You can see the interview that me and Rob did before, like on my channel. Like that's my man. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I'm using cheat codes in Cuphead. And everybody on the stream is like, yo, why he not dying? Like, what's going on? What is it? How's he doing this? And stuff like that. And what's so funny, everybody asking me like, yo, how you get that? Where you get that? And stuff like that. I'm like, yeah. Because nobody got time to be dying a million times. No, we ain't trying to do that. The game is fire. We're going to play the way we want to play. Period. So one of the things that may be different is I tell people all the time, if you want to challenge my skills, I'm telling you right now, certain games we play, you're going to wish you had a cheat code against me. And you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? We don't use cheat codes against people. You know, we use cheat codes against the computer. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So my man David, was like, yo, I said, yo, David, if you think, you know, if you think I don't know how to play those games or you clowning me or the cheat codes, play against me. So I played against him, and this is all on film. I played against him, Tekken 7. He didn't win not one match. We played like 6 or 7 matches. He didn't win not one match. So at the end of the day, I'm solidified. I don't got to impress nobody. You know what I'm saying? You got so many people out here looking for clout. I am clout. You kidding me? HipHopGamer, baby, the GOAT of the game. And that's why it's different when it comes to me. I do what I want to do. Let's get it. Cheat code. So check it. Like, what makes me a cheat code officially for the industry is because I broke a lot of barriers. I did things that nobody has ever done, period. And I've always been independent, never had a job in the industry as well. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that I do that only I do. You understand what I'm saying? And there's a lot of things you see right now that came from me. I may not always get the credit. I just take my credit. If you ask me the right question, I'll let you know. Other than that, I just keep moving and doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? You could look around the entire industry. And then when you look at the industry, and then you look at HipHopGamer, you could clearly see and know without any doubt that HipHopGamer is in a league of his own, a lane of his own that I created and laid out. Nobody's seeing me, P. Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the cheat code show, the whole series, is so important, because it's about identifying what that cheat code is that you bring to the table. You understand what I'm saying? There was a point in time in the game industry where, like, if IGN employees was caught talking to GameSpot employees, somebody could get fired because the lack of love in the industry, you know, it was just so cliquish. It was extra cliquish. Just like you couldn't even really enjoy the synergy of the industry and the people in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those people that changed that narrative, because the moment I came in the industry, I'm hyped, going crazy. Everybody like, yo, I never seen this type of energy before. It changed the narrative, because when I walk into a room, it's all love. I don't care if you're having a bad day. When I'm around, you're going to smile. You're going to have a good time. I love y'all. I love this. This is my life. And I want everybody not just to know that, but I want everybody to feel that in their soul, yo. This is gaming. This is our culture. We live for this. And I love y'all. I'm humbled and thankful. You understand? So that's one thing, you know. And two, like I said, you know, you can't be the GOAT unless you take the hits. You know what I'm saying? I took the hits big time. So, for example, you know, when you look at what Plitch is doing with their cheat trainer and their software, you know, there's a lot of hits that they're taking right now as well, but they taking it on the chin like a champ. So we're in alignment. You know, if you want to be the best, you got to take the hits. So to give you an example, we even have like the science behind how people play games, when like their brain waves and how they feel and their emotions. If you playing the game and you're always frustrated with the game, or you're upset, or you can't get past this part, yo, it could be annoying and it could ruin the experience. And sometimes people may not want to invest in that game or that game's franchise anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot you lose when people can't enjoy your game, or at least play it the way they want to play it. Why you think Sifu just came out with that major update? Sifu came out with a major update where you could do a Superman run, where you're invincible. You got infinite health in Sifu naturally. You know what I'm saying? In the game. You know, look at games like Psychonauts 2, infinite health. And Xbox said, play the way you want to play. You beat the game, you beat the game. You still played it. Still gaming. You know what I'm saying? None of that stuff matters. We just want to enjoy ourselves. So just as well as you see Plitch doing the same thing, you see me doing the same thing in the industry, like changing the narrative ever since I came in. So that's one of the things that make me like an official cheat code. You know what I'm saying? Like all the business deals that you see me do, you know, like I never had an agent. I never had a manager. This is all me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not creative artist agency. I'm not William Morris Endeavors. I'm not all of them. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why you see these companies like a CAA and a lot of all these other companies all of a sudden managing talent in the gaming industry, yeah, where you think that came from? Yeah, you welcome. I was the one that set off those conversations with those companies. You know what I'm saying? At least one of the main people set off those conversations back when they didn't even care about it. But because the money crazy and they want, you know what I'm saying? You know how that go, but that's another conversation. But yeah, to answer your question once again, why hip hop gamers, the cheat code, why we doing what we do, what I bring to the industry, how I change the industry up. I didn't have to change up to make it in the industry. The industry had to adjust and change up to the truth. And that's how you become the GOAT. And that's how you become the cheat code. Yo, now I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. This is like a fun fact. So it was my idea. Yo, shout out, you know what I'm saying, to my man Alex at Uber Strategist, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Plitch family. But it was my idea with the concept of the press release. I'm gonna tell you why. Now keep in mind, I'm from East New York, Brooklyn, dog. I'm from the hood. So let's talk that talk. The reason why I wanted the press release to come out saying HipHopGamer gets the bag, welcome to the cheat code, welcome to Plitch, because a lot of times people, they can see you grinding, see you doing your thing, like breaking barriers and all of that. And then they like, either they overlook it, they don't respect it, whatever. But the moment you talk about the money, the moment you talk about that bag, everybody like, oh shoot, oh shoot. Everybody, you know, they got the deer eyes, you know what I'm saying, at that time. So I was like, yeah, let's put it out like that. So yep, I got the bag, baby. It's gonna spin a chain on that. We're gonna spin a chain on that. I got the bag and it's gonna get bigger. It's gonna get crazier. Wait till you see what we do with the cheat code. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got the bag. Now what's so funny is now that I got the bag, there's a lot of people, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, there's a lot of people that was targeted to be a part of the cheat code, to be a part of, you know, certain things that Plitch is doing in that cheat code accessibility environment and stuff. And they'll use them, but they had a fear of what other people would say if they like stood next to Plitch and was talking about it and trying to blow it up and stuff like that. So they missed out on the bag. Now, I'm gonna tell you like this. I know some of y'all that missed out on the bag. I know some of y'all that's fronting. So don't try coming through now, you know what I'm saying? Because I already know the truth. I already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you right now, those that do, those that's down with using cheat codes, that remember the culture, what we grew up on, you know what I'm saying? And y'all down, yo, there's a spot for you. You know what I'm saying? With the cheat code, we're gonna grow this. You know what I mean? It's gonna be crazy. All right? But yeah, just know your boy got the bag. And on top of that, it's organic, it's authentic with the way me and Plitch came together to make this happen and to build this up. And one of the reasons why you see me with so many partners and businesses and doing things the way I do them is because you got a lot of companies, right, that's not even a part of the culture, but they got the infrastructure and the connections and the relationships and positions of power and finances where like you'll see certain PR companies and talent agencies and things of that nature, and you see the board of advisors and everything, and then they have like a client list of who they work with, and then companies would outsource that so they could get more marketing and more press and more things of that nature, and they pay for it through a company and a team of people. So I adopted that model, but I built it through me and my face and my voice, my likeness, my style, my authenticity, because nobody know this like how I know this. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, this is my life right here. Hip hop, video games, I do this at the highest level. So now that we got that, established, it's about to be a movie out here. It's about to be a movie, a full featured film right now with what we about to do with the cheat code and beyond. So pay attention, listen, share this video, all this other stuff, because this is the beginning. This is where history repeats itself, but now we're gonna take it to a whole nother level as opposed to what it was back in the 80s and the 90s when it comes to cheat codes, accessibility, and just the authenticity of who you are and what your cheat code is. Because that's really where your special power lies at. Let's go. Yo, honestly, like my measure of success with the cheat code show, like this series, I want more people to never lose sight of the culture that they love and the fun that they want to have. and also finding that happiness and that special power within you. So I'll give you an example, right? A lot of the cheat codes that we got over at Plitch, one of them joints is God mode, infinite health. You know what I'm saying? So who's the infinite health in your business model right now? Like, who's that person that no matter what, is they keep going and going and going? You can't stop them. Who's that person that represent that in your business, in your field, in what you're trying to create? Another cheat code that we got is infinite ammo. So who do you know, or is it you, that no matter what, you always got a shot? You know what I'm saying? You never give up, because if the only way you fail is when you stop. The only way you fail is when you give up. So who's that person that just never gives up, and they always give themselves an opportunity? They always give themselves a shot to have the success. They always give themselves a shot to win. Who is that person? You know what I'm saying? Also, we have infinite resources. A lot of games got skill points and things of that nature, right? So who's someone in your life, or it could be you, but who's that person that always have the resources, always able to provide resources all the time, no matter what, so that you always have a way to keep going? You know what I mean? Like, this is your special power right here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people don't have resources, and then they resort to depression and feeling bad about themselves and things of that nature. Ain't no productivity out of that. You understand what I'm saying? So the cheat code, yeah, we talked about games and everything, but it's also the cheat code about life. My cheat code for real, and my measures of success with all of this, is helping people and sharing that and spreading that message that we all have a special cheat code within our arsenal. And the moment we find out what that is, and the more we give that back and share it and spread it, the better we can all be together, so we could get our goals accomplished, man. So that's the measure of success that I'm looking for. But then all the people that I'm gonna have on the show, and all the content that I'm gonna show off and things of that nature. That's one measure of success. The second measure of success is just having fun, playing games the way you want to play them, without having a fear of worrying about what other people gonna think, because you use infinite health to get through a game. You still have, if I play Resident Evil right now and I got infinite health, I'm still gonna get scared, because the nature of the game is to scare you. It's just that now I gotta do that part over and over and over and over again if I keep dying. And you can actually learn more, about the game. I want people to play around with this stuff. There's certain games that you can make even harder to better your skills at it. You understand what I'm saying? Just to be able to have that experience. And then you can play a game on the hardest difficulty just to see what that's like, without having to die and pay for it. But just to see. All it is having different experiences, different exploits, to see what the game really has to offer, what it's really doing, and finding your own way to have your own fun. Find your fun with Plitch. So that's like my measure of success. And also, humbly, I want people to download it. You know what I'm saying? It's $60 for the whole year. And I think $5 for the month, or for the first 3 months. So at the end of the day, I just want people to enjoy it, have a good time, download it, don't knock it till you try it. And I'm telling you right now, like, case in point, my man Godfrey, Game Attack Radio, he now with G4. I heard him talking about Saints Row, and how he was saying certain levels that he was playing was real frustrating for him. It's like mad hard for him to get through. But think about it, it was frustrating for him. So if it's frustrating, it ain't fun, and that can ruin your experience with the game, which means that game is gonna get a bad review score. You see how Saints Row got blasted? I love the game. It ain't perfect by far, but I love the game though, overall. In terms of fun factor, it's crazy. So what I'm trying to say is, the way he played the game versus the way I play the game is one of the reasons why you got different outcomes in terms of what we saying. Period. So, look, man, like, this is it. The cheat code is here. Get ready. And we would love to have you be a part of it. Can't have success without y'all either. So download it, check it out. Don't knock it till you try it. And if you're really as good as you say you are, why you let other people dictate the way you move? If you want to use your cheat codes, go right ahead. Why? Because that's a part of the culture, and we do what we want to do over here. All right? It's the one and only HipHopGamer. The GOAT of the game. And we out of here, baby. Peace.